Hi everybody, welcome back to the Royal Kingdom Estate platform. I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is another episode of the Client Project Tour series. We've been to phase 4. We talked to the Golden Sisters. We went to phase 3. We talked to the Ivies. They're doing amazing on that side. A lot of you are like, okay, what about the other phases? Phase 1, phase 2, what's happening there? So today we've taken a trip to Grey City, phase 2, located right here at Ibri Aman Foam. We're going to be talking to David and Molly. They bought their land a while back. They've started their property and they're here to just give me some insights on how the journey has been, how they're enjoying the place, what the plans for the future is, and everything collective. So please, let's all warmly welcome David and Molly. Hi.
Thank you.
Welcome.
First of all, you guys look beautiful.
Oh, thank
I like
you.
the outfit. It's really, really lovely.
Thank
It's, you know,
you.
giving some Ghanaian vibes. That's nice. I like that. Okay, so thank you for having me here. Let's take it all the way from the start. You were telling me a little bit about, you know, your acquisition project. First and foremost, how did you find out about Royal Kingdom Estate and how did you get to buy land here at the time that we were selling?
So we came in 21, 22. We did look for property.
Okay.
We went out to another part of Accra. We liked it, but then we thought we were moving too fast. So we said, let's go back home and think about it. Then I think it was later on, right? The next year in 23, that my brother called and told us about Royal Kingdom Estates.
Okay.
So that's how we first heard.
I see.
Yeah.
At that time, was that your first time in Ghana?
The first time, 21, 22 was our first time. But we didn't come. He just told us about it.
Yeah.
We didn't come till November of 23.
I see. And at that point, what was the plan? Were you looking to relocate or you were just looking at, you know, property acquisition in general?
We're looking for property,
Right.
And then eventually we don't just buy without building.
Right.
We'll build and then live there.
Okay.
So we have that in mind,
Yeah.
for the long run. Yeah. So
I see. Okay. And then when you got in touch with us, how was the service? How did you like it?
You know, it was great. So my brother told us about it, and of course we're apprehensive because we've heard all the stories. So we're like, are you sure? It's like, yeah. So he put us in touch with Trevlin Properties, who worked with Royal Kingdom. And so Trevlin basically worked with Royal Kingdom to help us acquire the plots.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
And took it from there. Royal Kingdom assisted him, went through the whole process of the indentures. I couldn't believe how easy it was.
It was very easy.
Very easy.
Very smooth?
Yes, very smooth.
I like that.
And when we came in November, we went to the office and we were handed all of our indentures.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it was a very straightforward process, seamless, headache-free and everything.
Yeah.
So we're standing on your lot. First and foremost, how many plots is this?
We have 4.5, so it goes around this way.
Oh, 4.5.
Yes.
That's an acre and then a little bit more.
A little bit. So it starts here and it goes there into a V. So we're only building on the first 2.
I see. Yeah. David, take me through it. I'm looking at 2 structures. Why do we have 2 structures?
Well, this mainly for my wife and I when we come and go.
Yeah.
And it has 2 bedroom and
this one.
Yeah, and the staff quarters at the back.
Okay.
I think it will be a mainstay until we finally
finish this
one.
Okay.
And then we'll decide what's going to happen with this.
Okay.
Yeah,
so this is like the passion project. You're taking your time with it.
But taking our time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why we think we can do something like this first, so that we have somewhere to stay each time
you come
until we know this one is now ready for us to live in there.
Okay.
And then we'll decide what's going to happen with this.
Okay, makes sense. When did you start construction?
June 23.
June of 2023.
Yeah.
2023.
Oh, then after you got your indenture, you started right away.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We started right away. So when we came in November, we came to check out to see where we were with it. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
That is really nice. I have to commend the both of you. Even though this is not done, like you're at a very high level.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I love. So this is 2, you kept to the 2 stories and then a pent. You have the pent on the top, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So this has 2 bedrooms en suite, and a guest bath and a staff quarters in the back.
Okay.
And then this one has, well, it has 2 masters, one on the lower and upper level.
Okay.
And so this house has 4 bedrooms,
Okay.
but there's a penthouse, a full
penthouse on top.
1-bedroom apartment
Oh,
at the top
that's the
on the
pent.
terrace.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it has its
Oh,
own
wow.
individual access.
Yeah.
Meaning, if someone is there, they don't have to
Go
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the way
we'll
through.
show you when
inside
we
the
go.
house.
I see.
Go
Would
back.
it be like a stairwell?
There's
Yeah,
a
so we
stairwell.
go to the
when
back,
When
you'll
we go
see
to the
that.
back, you'll see.
Yeah.
I like that. So,
So-
that's a full blown out apartment
Yes,
on
a
the top with its
full
own terrace.
apartment, its own
Self-contained.
bedroom, kitchen, living room, dining
I
room,
like that
and it
idea.
goes out into the terrace. Yeah.
I really like that. That's beautiful. And you have 2 masters on both floors.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I
And
can
all
see
the
a lot of
bedrooms
thought
are
went
en
into
suite.
this.
Yeah.
Good
Wow.
We're getting older. So, we have a master at the bottom. We don't want to
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Because when I talk to the clients, a lot of them say that, especially the older ones, the ones that are retired, they're like, okay, I don't want to have to deal with so many stairs, you know. And then you thought of that, and you're like, okay, we're gonna have
Yes.
masters,
So we just replicated it on both
Exactly.
floors.
that is
Yeah.
brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now let's talk about your view.
Oh my gosh.
The main selling points of our
Yes.
properties are the views.
Yes.
Today I got here, when we were driving inside, I said, is this phase 2? It looks different. Maybe it's because you guys were coming, because it's so bright and you can see the mountains vividly.
Uh-huh.
How do you like it?
It's beautiful. I hope we get a chance to go upstairs
Okay.
and onto the balcony.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
even
I
much
cannot
better
wait.
view. And I like nature, so
Yeah.
science
Yeah.
guy.
Okay.
I like trees, you know, vegetation, and just the serenity, the peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It
this
has-
works for you.
It works for me, and I see a lot of potential as we have new people coming in, building, and
Yes.
then becomes more of a, it comes to light.
Yeah.
As a beautiful community.
Exactly.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah.
One, you know.
I like that
at a
you.
time.
I like that you said that, because now we're selling at phase 4, and currently it's just you know, the land that is there. A few people are putting up their fence walls, but when they come, it's very hard for them to see the vision. And you're like,
Yeah.
come and look at phase 2. Come and look at the wonderful things that people are
Yeah.
doing here. I mean, you guys are doing
Yes, and you
wonderful.
saw the
So
house
it's
at the
really
junction.
nice.
Coming in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
And
beautiful.
we got a chance to go to dinner with some friends that actually building here a couple
Oh,
of
really?
days ago. So
See, you guys are.
yeah, it's kind of really
You're
nice
in the community.
to get
I love
together
it.
and
Yeah.
you know, just talk about what life could be like when we finally start moving
yes,
in.
Yes,
so.
yes. How do you picture the future? How do you think it's going to be?
You know, out of all the business and chaos of our lives,
Yeah.
we're looking for some downtime. But obviously, we're always doing stuff.
Yeah.
We don't want to just sit on the terrace. We're trying to see how we can partner with public schools in the area and things like. We've been in education our whole lives,
That's
so
beautiful.
just to see what we can do in
I
the
love
community.
I
Yeah.
love that, and that's a note to learn from, because a lot of people, when they come to, you know, Ghana, it's like, okay, it's all about me, but then, you know, it's very nice to try and give back to the community, look at places where you can fit, and then, you know, because
Right.
we're all trying to live here
Right,
in
right.
harmony, in accordance, and if
Right.
the economy plummets, it benefits all of us. So that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the compound. Are you gonna have some trees? You said you're a plant guy, so I can
Yes.
imagine. So
Plant guy.
you already have
Yes.
a tree. It goes all the way to that side.
Well, actually, this is a road.
This is it. Okay,
Yeah.
so
That
this is
would
a
be a
road right
road,
here.
Mhm.
All right, all
And
right.
the fence would go from
Come
Yeah.
this way.
starting
So this will be
way.
all of the front property, and it goes
Okay.
around.
I see.
Yeah.
So we hope to level everything out
Mhm.
and build a floor,
Okay.
ground floor, and, so we can have access into the garage.
I see.
Yeah.
Let's go around.
Sure.
Let's see it.
So this is the garage, but this is the front. So
This is the garage
yes.
right here.
Yeah, and then you enter here.
Okay.
So this will be like a patio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you come in that way, and this is like the foyer.
Right.
And it goes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was saying, I think you have more land on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna stay the compound?
It goes all this way.
Okay.
And then that piece over there as
Okay.
well, and
All
it
right.
goes halfway around the back.
I see.
So no, we have adult children that are very interested, so
Okay.
we'll see.
They would love to live here.
Yes,
Oh,
well, at
that's
least do something here.
Okay.
We'll see.
That's That's nice.
So.
That's nice because they have this whole extra lot. You can put up a building if they want to, just whatever.
And there's the other piece right there.
on the side. Yeah.
Right
Did
there.
you get
and
that
it goes up.
extra later?
No, we did it all
At
at once.
once. Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. That is beautiful. Anyway, so you have come here, you've tasted the motherland, you've been able to acquire land peacefully, you have your documentation, you put up your property. What do you have to say to people that are watching and are skeptical about, getting a piece of land?
I would say, I mean, if the intent is to really, relocate or at least have somewhere where you can come and go, don't hesitate. I know we were skeptical at first. We'd heard a lot of the stories and all of that, but our experience has really been seamless in acquiring the land, vetted land that had no issues, and getting our indentures and getting it registered, through Royal Kingdom, and we've been really blessed to have an awesome builder. We've had no issues,
We set up a plan in phases, phase 1, 2, 3, and it's been very faithful with each phase of the building.
Yeah.
And we've been very impressed with them.
I see.
That's a blessing.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. You have one of the nicest stories with regards to relocation, because it can be scary, especially when you're not here to monitor every single thing.
Right.
It could go many ways wrong, but I'm glad that it's been so positive and smooth for you guys.
And we've been back. This is our 4th time back.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of nice, from start with the property to everything was as it was said.
Right.
And then when we started the building process, coming and finding out that it is as it was said, so
it's good.
we feel
Initially,
blessed.
we never thought it would look like this. So when we first came, my wife and I said, "Wait a minute,"
Yeah.
But then
Seeing it on paper.
It's seeing it on paper, on video.
Exactly.
When we came and looked at the sides, we were like, "Whoa!" But it's doable.
How did that make you feel? Very good.
Very good.
Very good. Very gratified, proud. Homeownership in America is different.
Yes.
You get stuck with a 30-year mortgage. It's really not yours. Miss a payment or two, you'll realize it's not yours.
Yeah.
So, and for us, it's important that our children stay connected to Africa.
Yeah.
And so how else would they be if we don't put some roots down for them to, so in that way it's been very gratifying.
I like that.
Experience having a property somewhere in Africa gives them hope.
Yeah.
And increases their motivation to rethink their future, to include Africa in their life.
Right. That's beautiful. I'm happy for you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know the next time you invite me here, this will be done.
Hopefully we'll be having a drink on the terrace.
Exactly, at the terrace and enjoying the stunning view.
Yeah.
I think you guys have a great view.
It is gorgeous.
Because you can see phase 3.
Yes.
You can see phase 4 right from your terrace.
Right.
It's stunning.
Yeah, it really is. And so you'll see when we try to make use of the views by having these big bay windows.
Right.
So that we enjoy the view no matter where you are in the house.
Again, you guys really thought this out.
Yeah.
I like that. And I think you're going to have a great time here.
Wow.
You're going to morph into the community beautifully. I mean, you're already doing that and I love it. It's always good to know the people around you. And we're trying to push this, it's all about having like-minded people around, people that can share a certain vision of building, motivating each other and everything. It's all about community, exactly. So it's beautiful to see it realized. And I know you guys are going to see more of your friends, so I'm not going to take any more of your time. Thank you so much for showing me.
Thank you.
You guys are blessed. And again, you look stunning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys.
Such an awesome interview.
Thank you.
We watch all your shows, by the way.
On that note, subscribe. This has been Molly and David. We came to check out the stunning property on 4 and then a half plot right here at Grace City Phase 2. Hopefully the next conversation we have will be at Phase 1, because I know you're wondering, okay, what about Phase 1? We'll get there, okay? Like the video, share. You know, we'll always come back to give you more stunning and awesome stories like these. We'll be back. Peace out.